Marvel and Sony, we need to talk. Like Jesus Christ, what in the bloody hell are they doing? What is this abomination that I'm looking at? Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls, how on God's green earth is this garbage legally allowed to be sold for $70? For a fighting game, by the way. If that ain't stupid enough, they had the bloody audacity to even release a fucking overpriced digital deluxe edition for $95, again. For a horrible fighting game made by Sony. The same scumbags that wants to Thanos snap psychical media at its entirety. I can't believe how down bad modern day gamers are. You losers praise this, acting as if Jesus Christ returned on this forsaken planet. That's blowing my mind into smithereens, because this has to be the worst fighting game in 2026. It's bad enough that this is yet another shoddy Marvel fighting game. I mean, if you unironically buy Marvel-themed fighting games, you are not a real gamer but a dumbass pretending to be one. Combining two bad things like Marvel and fighting games together should be labeled as a war crime. Only sweaty losers play fighting games. Like, seriously, who the hell are still playing these games in the big 2026? Leave it in the 90s where it belongs. This genre is done. Nobody normal is willing to buy these games anymore. Games like Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is invested with sweaty meta-abusing souls that practice combos on training mode 24/7 just to PW and little Timmys online. That's part of the reason why all these fighting games are completely irrelevant, and all the new releases, like for example 2X are dead on arrival. They have no casual interest because nobody who's not a 300-kilogram neckbeard are willing to master these games. You thought the first-person shooter tryhards were a pain in the bum. Wait until you see the average fighting game sweat. They don't shower. They look uglier than Shrek. They're overloaded with estrogen, hence why all these fighting game pros sound like sissies with no weightlifting experience. The only exercise these virgins do are mashing the buttons on their controllers to perform simple 3-hit combos. Do ya all understand where I'm coming from? Fighting games are for wimpy losers that build up too much anger from all the bullying they had to endure at school for years. Hey loser, you're wasting your time on these trash-ass games, instead of fighting pixels on a screen. How about you sign up for kickboxing lessons to fight people in real life? Think about it. If you consider doing that, you'll gain fighting knowledge, you'll develop fighting skills, power, discipline, you develop social skills. It's an excellent career choice that can make you millions if you take it seriously, just like any other sport can. If only you had guts enough to expand your horizons, knowing that you non-achieving clowns are too cowardly for that. So instead, you nerds rather invest your time in rank mode in the hopes to become the next Sonic Fox. Sports are for losers, fact not an opinion. But you see, it all connects, because Marvel is also for losers with bad taste. All these Marvel heroes are corny as hell. They are the definition of uncool. Spider-Man sucks. Iron Man sucks. Thor sucks. All their comics have kindergarten-level story writing and bad art, as well as their movies and cartoons. I find it unbelievable how Marvel fans are dumb enough to believe these comics come anywhere close to the comics from DC in terms of art and story writing. Anyone knows DC is superior in everything, but that's like saying that the sky is blue. I mean, come on, do I really have to state the obvious? Do I have to remind you how successful Supergirl was at the box office? Tell me, Marvel fanboys, why do you all like these shoddy games so much? What's so good about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Hero? Why do you all glaze Marvel vs. Capcom 3 so much? As far as I remember, these Marvel vs. Capcom games had tons of bugs. The combat were clunky, the controls were horrible, the graphics were always a gen behind with these games, they ran badly, and worst of all, they were overpriced as fuck. So for Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls to be worse than all of them really says a lot on how truly bad this game is. Like, holy mother of God, this is legendary levels of trash. Let me explain why that's the case. Let's start with the worst part of this game. The art style. My god, is it unbearable, and I thought Marvel Rivals art style was bad, which it still is. But this is worse by a mile. Why? It's anime, that's why. This should be obvious to anyone, but I guess it somehow still doesn't click to the Gen Z crowd. Anything with an anime art style is incapable of being good. This looks nothing like a Marvel game. The characters look nothing how they normally look like in the comics. This looks more like a shoddy mod of Guilty Gear Strive, aka that woke-ass weeaboo slop. Like bro, the cringe is real, dog. This looks awful. The gameplay isn't any better and is arguably far worse than games such as Killer Instinct and Clay Fighters. It looks slow, messy, and underdeveloped. The music is so bad it made me almost cut my ears off with scissors. It's woke as all hell. There's so much wrong with this game, but if I list it all, this video would be way too freaking long. So please, for your own sake, do not buy Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls. It's a soulless product made by soulless people, for soulless people. Play a real game like Madden 27, not this woke satanic blasphemy. You idiots need to wake up and stop buying trash like this. Because games like Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls are everything what's wrong with gaming. Poor Stan Lee Bravue and Kevin Feige should be ashamed. As the king of gaming, I have to punish the ones that buy this slop. So I hereby declare that all of you are grounded for 9230912370219,000 years.